Is silicone really the best material to use when trying to make penetration pleasurable? When it comes to the dilator sets out there, absolutely silicone trumps plastic. I worked with a plastic dilator set. I wish I knew better. And today I've created reviews on the Love Diary blog to give you information about all of the silicone dilator sets that are available on the market so you can select the right one for you. And still, like with everything, there are some negatives to silicone dilators. For one, the lubricant that you put on silicone dilators, because it has to be water-based and it cannot be silicone-based lubricant, it does dry out quicker, and sometimes those dilators can therefore create friction, especially when working with in and out movements during our practice. In certain cases, we also don't want the silicone dilators to be as flexible as they are, because a more rigid material can actually be helpful for putting pressure on some of the trigger points that get formed within the vagina. These are equivalent to the knots you might get in your neck after an uncomfortable night of sleep, and they do require some intentional pressure that can be placed there with a finger or with another type of tool like a pelvic wand that is S-shaped, but definitely a tool that is more rigid and firm rather than flexible. And finally, in the journey of claiming your sexual liberation, you may simply crave some variety in your penetrative practices and perhaps certain tools that add an elegant feel and a feel of luxury. And this is where crystal wands come in. These are tools that, in my opinion, provide that elegance, that luxurious feel, are rigid, and are also a lot more slippery than the typical silicone toy you might use in your practice. This is the kind of little extra, little cherry on top that I envision in every dilator set out there, so as to be able to add variety in terms of shape, in terms of feel, and also in terms of size to your dilating practice. From smaller ones to larger ones, ones that also are shaped like a penis so that you can get used to the penis shape. There's a lot of variety out there and a lot of opportunity to create that variety within your dilating set. And this one in particular is from Wands, and it's called the Curve, made of black obsidian, which is a natural crystal designed to support us with releasing some of the more intense suppressed emotions that we may hold within our tissues, our muscles, and specifically also within our cervix. So, adding a crystal toy to your dilating set, yay or nay?